Making America Education by Eustolia Tola Detweiler. Indeed, the United States of America have the opportunity to take education back into the top 10 countries of the world. Our textbook wisely mentions the only way to address these challenges successfully will be through international cooperation among governments and organizations of all kinds. As the line between domestic and international continues to blur, America's citizens will increasingly be called upon to vote and act on issues that require greater understanding of other cultures and greater knowledge of the 95% of the world outside our borders. Therefore, comparative education gives us the various scenarios for us educators and future researchers to encounter, view, analyze, divide, take, plan, and finally develop new programs in order for us to successfully provide an excellent A+ curriculum for generations to come. The comparative education theory and practice help us to understand the strengths and weaknesses of a country's educational plan. Thus, the opportunity to discuss the examples of Finland, Singapore, Canada, China, India, Hong Kong, Israel, South Africa, Brazil, Germany, England, Japan, Mexico, and the United States is in general the opportunity to realize firsthand that these countries' encounters are there because of the paradigm they use. The educational plans of the countries for their citizens can be paradigms of simplicity or paradigms of complexity. Hence, the best country, educationally speaking, is Finland. Concomitantly, Finland has been using the paradigm of complexity, researching, planning, developing, evaluating, and applying what they learn. As he may say, accountability is not a mechanism or routine but a principle which serves a purpose. With Finland example in mind, we can make the difference here in the land of opportunities and always take into consideration human and cultural rights. We have to remember that the government and the teaching professions have to work collaboratively rather than combatively. Hence, one more example that will encourage us is Singapore, using education to jump from the third world to the first in three important phases. Phase 1, survival. Phase 2, efficiency. Phase 3, global knowledge. So, the message is here. We can follow Finland and begin preparing our future teachers, and as a result prepare the future citizens of the United States, or to follow Singapore, a very complex paradox of the three phases. Both countries are meeting their goals, but the United States is a first world country. Therefore, we need to know better. Interestingly, the key in the new worldview is we need to stop being chauvinist. This is not doing us any good. We have to have learning how to learn. Broaden and defend the range of research. Involve states and cities in international benchmarking. Involve practitioners in international dialogue. create international partnerships. Nevertheless, just as a country has his people, so his citizens are only as good as their teachers. In conclusion, education is the key for a country that successfully makes progress in the multicultural, social, and technological world in which we are living today. The metaphor is outlined in the construction of a vital and multilateral and sustainable curriculum to successfully approach education for present and future generations. We together have to begin on the right foot. And beginning on the right foot is to move forward in developing an attainable country. The schools for today and yesterday are not the schools we need for tomorrow. Instead, we need new mindsets, processes, strategies, and paradigms for instructional leadership. It surprises us that as the world outside changes, the education system can remain static.